Welcome to Stoic Guide. Let me tell you something the world rarely does, and most men only learn after their heart has been broken, their focus shattered, and their peace stolen. Not every woman deserves your loyalty. Not every smile is sincere. Not every connection is a blessing. Some women enter your life like a warm breeze, but leave behind a hurricane. They don't come with warnings. They don't look like danger. In fact, they look like everything you've ever wanted: attention, affection, beauty. But beneath that charm lies something far more destructive than hate, manipulation disguised as love. And here's the brutal truth. You won't see it coming, not until your confidence is drained, your purpose derailed, and you're left questioning who you even are. So how do you recognize the danger before it consumes you? In this video, we're diving deep into the 6 signs of a low-value woman that every high-value man needs to spot early. These aren't cliches. These are truths forged from experience, heartbreak, and growth. This is not about bashing women. This is about protecting your soul from the chaos you never signed up for. And before we get into it, remember, peace is not something you beg for. It's something you build by guarding your energy and choosing the right woman to share it with. Now let's begin. Sign 1. She breathes chaos and calls it passion. Have you ever met someone who couldn't go a week without conflict? Who felt most alive when there was tension in the room? If you've dated a woman like this, you know what I mean. The moment things are calm, she starts a storm. Why? Because peace makes her uncomfortable. She doesn't trust it. It feels foreign. So she ignites drama, not to destroy you, but to feel something. Because in her world, chaos is comfort. She'll twist your words, weaponize your silence, and start fights just to test your patience. Not because you did something wrong, but because she wants to feel powerful. You'll hear things like, "I just like a little drama. It keeps things exciting. You're just too nice, too boring." Real relationships have fire, but understand this: that's not passion. That's emotional instability dressed up as intensity. A high-value woman builds peace with you. She communicates clearly. She doesn't need conflict to feel alive, and she finds strength in stability. But a woman addicted to chaos, she thrives in confusion. She needs you off balance. She feeds off your reactions. You'll start filtering every word you say, walking on eggshells, second-guessing your truth just to avoid the next explosion. That's not a relationship. That's psychological warfare. And here's the twist. The moment you stop playing the game, when you detach, stay calm, and choose silence over reaction, she either spirals or vanishes. And both are a blessing. Because peace isn't something you chase in a relationship. It's something you protect by being selective about who you let in. Ask yourself, have you ever found yourself more exhausted after a date than before it? Like every moment together drained your spirit instead of feeding it? If the answer is yes, you might not have been in love. You might have been in survival mode. Stick around, because the next sign is even more dangerous. Sign 2. She's addicted to validation. Narrator: slow, deliberate. A woman who's addicted to validation is never really with you. She's with the audience she imagines watching her life, and in that performance, you're just a prop. See, this kind of woman craves attention like oxygen, not just yours, but everyone's. Her ex, her co-workers, that guy in her DMS she never replies to, the strangers who double-tap her selfies, the girls she low-key competes with on Instagram. Validation is her drug, and social media, that's her dealer. She'll post cryptic stories after a minor argument just to get sympathy from other men. She'll take 100 photos before a date. Not because she wants to look good for you, but because she wants to show the world she's being spoiled. She's not building with you, she's building her brand. Now here's the thing, this doesn't always look toxic at first. It can look like confidence, like independence, like self-love. But when it's genuine confidence, it doesn't need constant affirmation. Real self-love is quiet. It's internal. It doesn't scream for attention. It attracts it by presence alone. But a woman addicted to validation, she'll never be satisfied with yours, because you're not a partner to her. You're a mirror. And if you ever stop reflecting back what she wants to see, she'll smash the mirror before she fixes her reflection. She'll say things like, "You don't compliment me like you used to. I just miss feeling desired. I shouldn't have to ask for attention." But what she really means is, "Your praise no longer excites me because I've already normalized it." And here's the trap. The more you chase her approval, the less she respects you. Why? Because the moment you start competing with other men for her attention, you stop being her man and start being just another fan. Narrator, firmer now. A high-value woman will cherish your presence, not your posts, not your praise. You. She won't need you to constantly remind her of her worth, because she already knows it. And that quiet confidence, that's the kind of woman who doesn't need an audience, because she's too busy building an empire with you behind the scenes. So here's the question you need to ask. Is she with you, or just using you as a spotlight? And if the spotlight ever turned off, would she still stay?